We love the tears, but I'm not even going to be doing no introduction whatsoever. Apparently, someone right here, right now, wants to do some singing. Take it away, Deji.
Thank you. I had a feeling, woo! Tonight was gonna be a good night.
What kind of remix is this?
Gonna be a good night. I had a feeling, woo!
You're shameless, man.
Thank you.
You're shameless. Hey, Kendall, you're clapping that, yeah.
And last time I'm gonna sing, but on a level, I just had to just belt out that little number for you guys to see.
Why was it a good night for you tonight, Deji?
It was a fantastic. It was. Are we not doing intros? We're just going straight into it.
Bro, we might as well go straight into it raw. No. You know,
I had a
Jimmy, nothing raw.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I've been having a feeling from before the season started that tonight was going to be a good night. And Arsenal last season did this little free game thing with Brighton, Crystal Palace, Southampton, and dare I say, around about the same time, Arsenal, Liverpool, West Ham, Southampton. To be honest, Nigel, I wasn't expecting to see you tonight because you should have lost tonight's game. You lot did well to kind of come away with a point, and that's it. Job done. You know, I really thought we were going to get to the end of the season. It was going to go down to the last two games, but once Man City slap up Arsenal on Wednesday, my job is done. And you can call it shameless. You can call it what the hell you like. I don't care. As soon as Tottenham's season flopped, I turned my attention, my spirit, my energy towards the Gooners. And
so since January, yeah?
And lastly, before we get into it, I'm the only one who'd been telling you, man, about Ramsbottom. I've been telling you. I've been telling you. And finally, man's been vindicated. I done told you there's a reason why he's third choice for England. And we saw it within 27 seconds of tonight's game. He should stay as third choice for my country. Damn bloody right. I'm happy. Arsenal flopped. Man City for the title. The only thing that Arsenal's managed to do this season now, and I'm saying it now with 6 games to go or whatever it is, we just swapped places. You managed to get Champions League football this year. Tottenham got Europa League. That's all it is, mate. That's all it is. So knock yourself out, my brother. Knock yourself out. That's it. You get me?
Is that your segment done? Because I want to big up everyone that's actually in here. You know, all the Never Foul Army supporters. Yeah, yada yada yada. LSC for the double says this is going to be good. With I think that is that fries or is that popcorn? I'm gonna guess that's popcorn. To be fair, Daniel in the building. Gigantesco Club de Football del Norte de Londres says everybody who said Casemiro and Partey was better than Rodri should apologize. I think that's a Gunners fan as well. Yusuf, big up him. He said, "Yep, it's done." IQ insane, betrayed. There's so many people in here for the tears. Captain Harris, Mila to face says weekend ruiner hasn't even started. It's not even Saturday morning. It's not even 12 o'clock midnight. It's mental. Who else is in the building as well? I'm pretty sure there's loads of others. Bailey, as always. Ray P. You need to say, you need
that name is
Ray Parley. Yeah, all right, cool. Ray, just gonna call it Ray.
Ray. Yeah.
Sid, you know what? You know what's mad, Kunle? Yeah,
go on.
Not only is Hamza waiting, not only is this Arsenal fan here down there waiting, but there's man like Sid all the way in India at like 5 a.m. waiting for this.
Wait, is this the Chelsea fan that come on and try and cook you, Cass?
I swear Sid is a Chelsea fan, so I'm not worried about Sid.
Yeah, Keegan and Jessica. I see Jessica early when it first started. Guys, make sure you smash the like button if you haven't done so already. It's immense. Aside to cook these Arsenal man cats button in it. Big up Saeed, man. You know what? I actually wanted Arsenal to win. I wanted you guys every time. Twice I wanted them to win, and
I'm gonna
twice
ask you the same question. When they went
Can't
behind,
believe
did you or did you not have a smile on your face?
I can't lie. Look. I'm gonna be so honest. Yeah, I don't know about you guys. Look, I wanted Arsenal to win, but if they end up flopping it,
What do you mean if we end up, bro?
if you end up,
You're still saying if we end up.
if you ended up flopping, as in the Southampton game,
Oh, okay.
I'm still gonna smile and I'm just gonna ride with it, man.
It's
Because it was
still
only
possible
today. It was
man,
only
believe.
today. Casey and Kears from Big Six Bants, yeah, were giving it large, saying,
A couple
"Speak when
hours
you're
ago.
spoken to.
Yeah.
Wait till Sunday. I am
Couple hours
there.
ago.
I am there. Unless we lose against Brighton, I am there." You know what I'm saying?
No.
But yeah, man, who was the goal? I mean, Hamza's been quiet. He's been waiting for this. He's been waiting this all season long. I think this one moment in particular. Take it away.
Water jobs. See? I got this. You see this? You bottled empty bottles. Make a lot of noise. Empty bottles make a lot of noise. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Seriously.
I can't army. Bring your boys. Let's run army. Come on! You told me. You frauds. You frauds. You told us when you lost the FA Cup game against City, we're saving it for the league. You bottled a Sporting Lisbon team sitting fourth in Portuguese league behind Braga at home when you got shift from halfway line. No one even from halfway line. It's like you're a dumb guy.
Brother, that didn't happen tonight. Can we
You
talk
got
about tonight?
dumped by a fourth place team. You bottled Europa League. You said, yeah, I'm waiting for the league. I'm waiting for the league. I told you the storyline. We know it. We know it. Cuz knows it.
His internet doesn't want to hear it, bro.
Yeah, your internet's moving crazy, Hamza, man.
Big up the internet. Thank you, God. God's doing big bits right now.
Kunle, I have seen you close to the league title, bottling it. Your
I didn't even
founders
pronounce my
are
name with the
bottlers.
accent. You know?
Your
No
manager are bottlers. Your players are bottlers. It's simple as that. You were meant to come to Wednesday to ETIHAD 11 points ahead. That was the deal. You said you come to ETIHAD 11 points ahead. You had a weakest Liverpool squad in the last 15 years with jokers like Curtis Jones.
Did you beat them? Did you beat them at Anfield?
What's that? Thomas Partey.
Did you beat them at Anfield?
Hamza, have some respect.
Hamza, did you beat them at Anfield?
You
Have
got
some respect.
dunked on by Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones did the remontada.
Brother, Arsenal played
Remontada
Southampton tonight,
Just
Hamza.
remember
Arsenal
that.
played
Listen,
Southampton
1
tonight.
second.
Can we deal with what the show's
what-
about?
What happened at Liverpool? You bottled it. You said it was Anfield. They said it.
Hey, by the way,
Cut.
Hamza,
They
your
said-
internet's moving mad.
Hey, the internet's doing God's work right now. Big up.
Oh
the
man, this is. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Nah,
can hear
G.
you, but your
Nah,
internet's
G.
moving. You know.
You're like-
Anyway,
You're doing
log-
like Erling
Alright.
Haaland, like
Come back,
robot.
Try and log
you're not
off,
even
come
doing
back
that.
in
You're
like
doing what
15
you're
minutes.
basically doing what
Log
Party was
off.
doing in the midfield today.
And then
Like,
come back in like 15.
yeah. If you have to come out and come back in, just do
Yeah,
that.
give it
anyways,
like
Hamza.
10 minutes so it's
Like,
fresh.
you don't have to move like Thomas Partey. Come back and moving like Rodri. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you're bigging up City players now. Is that what it's resorted to?
What do you
Yes.
mean? Whoa, are you getting a bit touchy there? One touch.
No, but I'm wondering why like, a Man United player
One-
fan
what-
is bigging up a City.
I mean,
fan.
look, but I'm bigging up
That's a
Rodri,
bit
not
weird.
City. Nah, what do you mean?
That's a City player, bro. You're
So,
supposed to say Casemiro.
I can appreciate
no?
a talent
Why
like
didn't you
Rodri.
say Casemiro?
Because Casemiro ain't been moving like that. Rodri has. Since we've been doing a narrative of Casemiro, Partey, Rodri at the moment, I think Partey at the moment stinks all the way down there, bro.
Bro,
Right,
for me, Partey was never in that conversation for me anyway.
Oh yeah. Oh, now the narrative.
That's for me. No, that's for me.
The narrative's changed. Okay, moving the goalpost.
Okay, you tell me a receipt where I said Partey's better than Rodri or
No,
Casemiro.
don't do that because I can't be bothered to pick that all up again.
No,
I
because
know-
there
I know
isn't
for
one.
facts.
There isn't
There
one.
is
When
one,
you say
there
you
is one.
can't be
Trust
bothered,
me,
that usually means
there's
there isn't
something.
one.
There's something along the lines. If I have to go through all the rivals that you're on a Sunday, there is going
Like
to be
that.
something. G.
Like that recording you were gonna play for us as
Anyways,
well, Kaz.
what's it called? Bro, I actually had it. You know, that's the maddest part. I actually had it. It's actually on my other computer, but I got my new computer back. So, anyways, remember you getting on to me. We didn't concede against Southampton. We had 10 men. You held 3, bro. You put 5 at the back. You nearly actually won the game in the end.
How many points is that now untouched? 4 days taken off you? You've not beat them this season, innit? 2 draws.
Yeah.
Southampton at home 8 for everyone.
Yeah, I'm back. You can hear me now.
Yeah, it's a
Nah,
bit
I
better.
still can't hear you, bro.
It's a bit
Come
better.
out, come back out again.
No,
Quick.
listen, Kunle. You're meant to come to Etihad 11 points ahead. Yeah, both won FA Cup, both won Europa League, and you said you're saving it for the league.
Bro, are you gonna talk about tonight, Hamza?
Listen,
Are you planning to talk about tonight?
I'm gonna talk about it, bro.
Let him cook. It's relevant. It's the title race. It's relevant, bro.
Is that what we're doing, Roms? I'm in London now, you know, Roms.
I turned heel. I'm gonna link you, but I turned heel tonight.
They had Liverpool worst season. Dunks on these guys. West Ham 2-0 up.
Dunks on you as well, bro.
Then they are at home.
Liverpool actually beat you, bro.
At home.
What
One
are you talking
second.
about?
At home. And let me call out certain players. I've said it before. And I know I've called one guy, I call him a Barbie girl. Martin Odegaard, that Odegaard guy. That Barbie girl. He never knows how to grind it in big games. He doesn't know. There's a reason why Real Madrid let him go. Bro, there's a reason why the guy can't do it on big games. When pressure's on him, the players crumble. Arteta doesn't know what to do. They crumble. They look. This is a Southampton side, Kaz, that's fighting relegation. Kaz, some of these guys, for one, they lost to Crystal Palace 2-0 or 1-0. 2-0 last week. That's a joke. They couldn't.
We had 10 men. We had 10 men against them, and we drew 0-0.
Bro, come on. There's level to this game. This pathetic fan base with the kids from GCSEs that have recruited and you're paying them to come and support, making your someone sitting in the window. You know this. And you're coming to Etihad, Kunle. You're coming to Etihad. I'm there. I'm seeing it for Arsenal fan. I'm going to video record everyone.
We're taking points off you at Etihad. What are you talking about?
Listen, when you come to Etihad, you're now
we're collecting points.
Are they 5 points clear? 5 points with 2 games in hand.
We're
guaranteed to win. It's a fact. We're winning that game.
You're not winning that game. You're not winning that game.
You know, can I speak on my prophecy as well, potentially as well? Yeah. So you remember it was only a few days ago. I think you was there, Roms. Maybe. I said, imagine if Arsenal lose against City and lose against Newcastle. Man United were to win all their games. You just lost against Southampton. If Man United win their remaining games, you'd be going 3 points behind you at the end of the season. By the way, the great Arsenal.
That's
just
letting
you know that. You might even
know that's a wild hypothetical.
I can't lie. After you lose to Man City, after you lose to Man City, yeah, because the games that we do have a lot of our at Old Trafford, to be honest. But I'm just saying, for you got Chelsea as well. You got Chelsea.
Nobody's scared about Chelsea. Bro. No one's scared of Chelsea.
I don't know, man. You're reminding me.
Nobody on this panel that's scared of Chelsea.
Right now, you're reminding me a little bit of Spurs. I see Spurs come up against the next team, and I'm like, I don't even think they're gonna win that. Are you gonna make me do that, Kunle? Is your big Arsenal? They're gonna make me think like that now.
Cash,
Hey, Deji, are you Kunle? Don't interrupt, man. You had your singing moment. You had your glory moment to celebrate.
Kunle, we got new rules. The new rules today. You are going to speak when you're spoken to, yeah? So when people address your name...
Nah, brother, I'm still top of the league as it goes. Look up at the table.
Let's not do that.
Anyways, you're going to be spoken to properly and addressed properly. I think that's how it should work. Don't you guys think that's how it worked today?
How we're top of the league getting treated like
excuse me, stop.
Because it's a false top of the league. You're not
I'm joking, Kunle.
No, we're not really here. You're not really there.
No, but I just want to... I'm
going to go through a couple of the super chats because I need to hear from Kendall. I know Kendall's got something cooking. It's all in our hands. T-Rex FC says David T as well. Priest of Banter. I know this guy's going to come with something. These Arsenal tears are delicious. They are cooked. They're not cooked enough yet. David T here says as well. They said Europa wasn't important. They got rid of 3 cups. 3 cups to end up with no cups. Priest of Banter as well. Pep giving us something on Wednesday, time to eat. I don't even know who Priest of Banda even supports. I'll be so real, Kunle. But yeah, you're on mute at the moment. I'll unmute you.
You know what? Where's Thunder?
Oh, man said Kunle with the L.
You didn't do your...
That's freaking Hamza's fault. That's Hamza's fault. Come with a full pronunciation today.
You didn't do your iconic intro, Kunle, man. Come on,
I've not had the chance to. I've not had the chance to speak, bruv. Oh yeah, now my people, it's your dark skin man.
Why you begging, man, fam? Fuck off, blood. Fuck off, blood. Fucking dummy, fam. Fuck off, blood. Puss.
Nah, well done. I give it to you.
I can. What we said about Arsenal at the moment, man. Like everyone was propping them, man, and you know what? I was one of them. I just don't know if I can. I got nothing left to actually say on them. Like I thought we were bad against Sevilla. We were obviously, but that was against Southampton.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that. Actually, I didn't.
Hey, this is about Arsenal right now.
Rom certainly didn't forget about it. Don't think you're getting away with murder.
I don't think you're getting away with it. Yeah, I think I am.
The situation is obviously Arsenal's like a Berlin situation right now, but I think that Arsenal fans just need to be like groundsmen at this point because every single day they're moving the goalpost. Every day, every week it's a moving the goalpost. Oh, we don't care about Europe. It's fine because we can focus on the league. Well, that's gone extremely well, like totally well since that day. So congratulations on focusing on the league because at this point it's not going to be yours. I'm very embarrassed that I actually backed Arsenal to win the league because I have backed us on every single platform that I've ever been on. Whenever I've been Arsenal, who do you think is going to win the league? I'm like Arsenal. I think it's Arsenal's. Every single test that they've had, they've passed with flying colours. Well, here we are. And what have you passed lately? Absolutely nothing. You can't even pass a goal into the net right now because you are letting Southampton, bottom of the league, by the way, literally bottom of the league. I just want to let everyone know that we beat them 4-1. It is what it is. And it was away. Bottom of the league, 3 goals. You were literally 3-1 down, bottom of the league. And you're just so lucky that Southampton are bad team because you've come out of that with a point you should not have had any at all. You should not have had. Now I don't know about you, but I'm quite embarrassed for yourselves because if you don't win the league, it's going to be a little bit like Man United might have had a better season than you. Yeah. And that's quite bad, isn't it? That's actually quite bad. So from this day forward, I'm not going to back this anymore because I feel like I've
from this day forward after we just lost today.
What about Newcastle game versus Arsenal? Is there not?
I think we beat Arsenal now, mate. Yeah, personally.
Let me tell you this now. Arsenal are not losing on Wednesday night.
On Wednesday night,
against City, we're not losing that game.
Right,
you said the same thing.
No. Let me tell you why. If we had lost tonight, we would have beaten City at the ETIHAD, and everyone would be like, "Oh, what if we did this?" The fact that we drew tonight, I know we're not going to lose against City, but it's not going to matter because City have won.
Do the last 3 games not actually genuinely worry you? Like, do you not look at that?
What do you mean worried? This title is over, Kendall. The title is over. What do you mean worried? What
do you mean, like over in a bad way or over in a good way?
We can't win the league, so I don't know. You can perceive it as you want. Arsenal cannot. What do you mean giving up, bro? This team that we saw playing tonight cannot win the league, bro.
Give it up.
I've been telling
cannot win the league. This is the fact.
I've been telling you.
These are the facts. No, you've been saying we're going to win the league. You're saying it's a freak season that we're going to win the league. That's what you've been saying to everyone.
But do you think that you're going to in the future, like you're going to be here again, though? Because the way that I see it, from my point of view, as not an Arsenal fan, obviously as a Newcastle fan, like the chain of events for me this season.
Please don't talk about the future because you've not seen a trophy in your existence on this
Sorry,
planet,
it's nothing to do with the trophy. It's literally about the future in the next 3 years. So we haven't won for 6 to 5 years, but you haven't won.
So the way you're talking is like you're talking from a position of strength. You're not. You're talking.
No.
You're just
actually, it was the very opposite way. If you let people finish the sentences, it was actually the opposite way.
Sorry, go on.
Thank you.
Go on,
so from my point of view, this season there's not going to be any chain of event that is going to make it as easy or as achievable for Arsenal to win the league again. It's going to be a lot more difficult. I'm not saying you won't be up there, but it's going to be a lot more difficult. Teams like Liverpool and Chelsea, they're not going to be as bad as they are this season. Yep, I'll be very shocked if they are.
Okay, so what's your point at the end of that?
And by the way, tag team anyone.
So I'm going to say, does it not concern you? Does it not concern you that this is like the only chance that you've got to be this much ahead of City, and now you're gonna, it's just gonna not happen for you? Like, does that not actually worry you though?
To be in terms of the future, I'm not worried about the future when it comes to Arsenal. Our future is very, very bright.
Is it?
We're back in the Champions League. We got a young squad.
No.
Wait, Roms. Look, let me just land. I beg, please.
Cool.
Make I just land.
So who's today? Who's
don't interrupt him like he does to others.
Exactly. I've been interrupted all night, Kendall. I even got my intro cut off. So that's all that's been happening. So can I land without any interruptions? Look, if we're talking about the future, I'm confident about that. We've got a lot of we're the second youngest squad in the Premier League, and we're pushing the best team in Europe all the way. So if we're doing it now, when we add more into our recruitment in the summer, there's no reason not to be confident. Are you confident? Are you confident about the future, Kendall?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident.
Okay, so why shouldn't I be? If a Newcastle fan is confident, why shouldn't I be?
I wasn't saying you shouldn't. I said I was asking.
Deji, are you confident about your future?
Do you feel like it's going to happen?
No.
I am. I mean, look, there's a couple of things I have to say because you know, Kunle talks about
Deji, he asked you a question. Let's answer that first, didn't it? He just asked you, are you confident about Are you confident about Tottenham's future? Bro?
If we get Nagelsmann or Pochettino, we're back.
Who is your manager right now?
Back in the game, like trading.
Who's your manager right now?
We ain't got a manager.
Kunle, you're not allowed to. Kunle, you got to understand something. You're not allowed to do the asking the questions today. You get asked them.
I'm agreeing. I don't think Spurs are getting Nagelsmann either. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, he said no to Chelsea. So
why is he gonna say no to? Why is he gonna say yes to Tottenham?
Nagelsmann's not going Chelsea no more, so I reckon.
Why would he go to you then?
I think
he refused Chelsea to come to you.
Why not? It's a better.
Nagelsmann's going PSG.
You reckon they'll take a risk with Nagelsmann at Madrid, Kendall?
No, they're going PSG.
Yeah, I think so.
PSG.
I'm sure like you said he's not leaving, but I think they wanted him before, and then obviously it didn't happen. So
I've got a question as well. Yeah, we need to know after Ed's super chat. It says Spurs are Spursy, Arsenal are RC, and North London's a mess. Pick up Ed.
Right.
I need to know something like.
That's right.
I think Hamza wants to know. I think everyone wants to know on this panel today. Kunle, whose fault is it this time? Then is it Rob Holdings? Is it Ramsdale? Is it Gabriel?
Nah, for me, it's Aaron Ramsdale personally. His fault. He set the tone today. With stupidity in the first 30 seconds. I don't know why you'd make that pass in the first place.
You're at home. Surely Gabriel should be able to read that pass in the field. Walker, your own boy dunked on you. Your own boy.
Bruv, I reckon for me it's Ramsdale. If we don't concede a goal after 30 seconds, then the game's completely different. The nerves after the West Ham game,
different than De Gea, like in this today.
So because he made one error, that means that De Gea is better than him at everything else.
I'm not gonna lie, I was also hearing a lot of
Ramsdale
#1 England shouts as well, and I think he's actually probably the third best English goalkeeper right now.
Yeah, man. I like David saying is don't let us in Newcastle catch up, Arsenal fans.
How many clean sheets does Pickford have this season?
I'm not sure about Pickford, but in England, sure,
he's England #1,
right? To be fair to him.
But you get judged from your club form, though. So
big up Letty in the building as well.
No one can tell me that Aaron Ramsdale is not better than Pickford, bro. But we know the England manager is an idiot anyway. So the
reason why you lost today is because of.
Let's speak about Arsenal, please.
Robs, you're loving this, isn't it?
I love it.
Look,
Kunle, I just think that this is your best ever chance. Mark my words, I'm telling you now.
I agree.
Yeah.
This is our best ever chance since we last won it. Yeah, but it's not going to be our best ever chance for the future.
City, we weren't firing from beginning. World Cup is frustrated. I told Carl before that. I said we will come good around February, March. And the reason why we win the league is not because I'm special, is your bottle job. I called it. I said you bottle it and I will lift it. It's easy for me. I don't need to sweat.
It's a bit of both, Hamza. You lot are special as well. It is a bit of both.
Bro, this season I'm not that special. No, I'm not taking that.
Well, we just knocked out Bayern Munich out of the Champions League. What are you talking about, bro?
3-0.
Listen, we've been Bayern Munich.
You are special,
man. The Champions League. We should have won the Champions League. I'm sorry. We've been the best team in Europe in the last 3 years. This is not the best.
Exactly. So how can you be bottle jobs if you lose to the best team in Europe for the last 3 years, bro?
Because other teams won it.
Listen, we've been the best team in Europe in the last couple of years. Favorite to win the Champions League.
Well, I mean, last year Real Madrid won their own league and won the
Champions League.
But we battered them, but we didn't win the game.
Knocking you out.
To me,
wait, you battered them, but you didn't win the game. What?
We learned it. We learned the
Who was in the final with Real Madrid again?
Huh? This is serious.
Look how he wore it as well, Ken. He was like, yeah, me.
Kendall.
Then I realized the end result.
Kendall, we're not joking.
No, that wasn't a disrespect to Man City, by the way.
He definitely was.
It was trying to be a disrespect to Liverpool, but then Ramel took it as in he was like, yeah.
Hamza, your internet's playing up again, bro. You might need to hop out again. Hop back in.
Don't believe him.
No, yeah,
You made them.
he's
You made them
jinxed
believe.
it.
You made them
He's
believe it. What's going
genuinely
on?
jinxed it.
Look, his internet's spazzing out,
He's
bro.
paused now.
So I want to know who was the top 3 worst players on today's pitch then?
Ramsdale?
Is that
Vieira.
Ramsdale was definitely
Zinchenko.
number 1. Vieira. Nah, Zinchenko wasn't one of the worst.
I
man.
don't. You know what?
Not one of the worst, man.
Zinchenko was very bad.
one of the worst.
He was very bad.
Vieira was horrible. To me. I don't even know why he even started the game.
Zinchenko was one of the worst.
Nah, I disagree.
That
Man.
guy is arse and cheeks, bro.
I mean,
That
look,
guy is no good.
Teabag, man. He played like Teabag from Prison Break. That's how he played.
I just have to say that I'm
That looks like
just going to say
Luka.
something real, and I hope I just want to say it while I'm still fresh. I was surprised and disappointed at the same time with Arsenal's performance,
I said
because
disappointed.
in a season where I thought that Arsenal was Leicester in disguise, which means that they should go on to win the league, Arsenal proved themselves to be basically Tottenham's equals in terms of bottom.
Bro, there's nothing about us that you are equal. Did you
When I
not
watched
ever
that
do
game,
that in your
when I watched
life?
that game, all I saw, and
Losing at home to
Nigel,
Bournemouth.
can you just do one thing though? Tonight, can you on Never
Just
a
stop
Fan
lying, though. Stop lying.
put some respect on my name? Because I've been telling you about how rubbish Zinchenko is. I've been telling you about Ramsdale, and I've been telling you about your defenders. Do you get me? And your midfield. Zinchenko was free. I think he's the reason for the second goal, because he went in position. So Gabriel had to try and chase Walcott. I mean, you made Walcott today roll back the years like it's 10 years. The header, Saka and Zinchenko were both talking about who should mark who when the goal went in. So Zinchenko was terrible, bro. Ramsdale number 1, Zinchenko second, and that Vieira guy.
Can I tell you something as well on top of that? You know your super defense has conceded only 3 goals less than mine. We've held 7 in one game before. Yeah, we've held 7 6s and 4s, by the way. Just bear that in mind.
Who's got the best defense in the league now, Man City?
No, you do still.
Or do we still? Oh,
Why are you pretending you didn't know that?
You knew
Kendall?
that.
You did it so. She did it so slight. She even played with her hair as well. Like, yeah.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know. Kendall's on
Because we
it.
held 3 at the weekend, I thought it wasn't
that was
us anymore.
sick.
I thought it must have been Man City.
And she
But
does it
it's
so
not.
subtly as well, man. She's effortless. with it.
I actually genuinely didn't know. I actually genuinely didn't, because of our shambolic performance at the weekend. I thought it probably wasn't us.
Deji says Deji's spitting if Arsenal don't win the league. You have had the same season with Spurs, haven't won anything. Anything you Arsenal fans have to stop being hypocrites. That comes from a Real Madrid fan.
Yeah, I can't really chat back to Real Madrid fans. You know them.
No difference.
You just stay in your lane, bro.
No difference between second and fourth, apart from if you like money.
But Spurs aren't getting 4th though, bro. That's the thing. We all know this.
I agree with you on that one.
Let's not.
No, I don't even mind if Tottenham ain't getting 4th, but if Nigel, if you're gonna
No,
come
but
on, I don't know if you're gonna be doing 3 touches, never a foul, or whatever stream you're gonna be going on.
Deji. This is all I know. We had to change the rival show on my channel because of your shit team, bro. It was North London Rivals. Now it's just called Rivals because you lot aren't a rival, bro. So let's not do the Tottenham Arsenal thing, bro. This is hold on. This is how sad you lot are.
You know what it is?
You expressions, all of them. You're lapping up the glory right now because Arsenal, who will still sit above you at the top of the league, they're slipping down in the title race.
I just love
you lot can't chat shit to us.
To be fair, your owner literally did, well, not your owner, but your chairman, whatever, did say yesterday that you've had some fantastic years because finishing above Arsenal.
This is the history of the Tottenham. You lot are the side piece of North London, my guy. The side piece of North London.
The truth of the matter is,
did he or did he not say that? She's speaking the truth. She's speaking the truth.
Because you're only on this show tonight because Arab money came into the building. If not for the
Arab,
but she's still here, bro. Who cares about that? What kind of
Newcastle, Man City, all them people.
So Deji, but the question is, next season, are you going to be here?
Bro, at the end of the day,
man started off with bro.
Let me explain something. Let me explain
Man
why.
said bro, you know. I don't think that's the answer to the question.
Let me explain why I have to pause.
I got that video
somewhere. Kill me, please.
Arsenal and Tottenham literally swap places. Yeah, in terms of Champions League and Europa League. I can see Tottenham finishing 5th and replicating what Arsenal done this season.
Deji, stop this. Stop this.
He's
You
even
lot are
laughing.
gonna-
He's even
Why
laughing.
not? If we get Pochettino, we can do this thing. What are you talking about?
Deji, man. Deji, this is sad, bro.
Oh.
I just make. Hey, wait.
Oh,
Kaz, I hope you're doing a show with Kendall and Deji for this Newcastle.
nah, that's
gonna
gonna be on your. That's gonna be on one touch or something like that.
Okay,
Innit? No
okay.
touches,
Live,
whatever.
live,
Touches, free touches, whatever.
Free touch.
I don't know, man. How about all the extra time that was given to you today for no reason?
What do you mean for no reason, bro? Are you joking?
Let me tell you now.
No reason.
No, see the
15 minutes
first half.
extra.
The first half, I can understand. The second half, you had 10 minutes. You had 10 minutes. It said 8 minutes. I don't know where the 8 minutes come from.
10.
You had 10 minutes.
Because did
That- like, that-
you
that
watch, did
referee-
you watch the game? Did you watch the game?
That referee who looks like a thumb with no nail, yeah, literally was trying to soak it up for you, man, fam. I'm not even
Doesn't want to
kidding.
get sacked.
Who was the referee?
I don't know.
I've never
man.
seen him before. I'm not gonna lie,
Look,
bro.
have you ever seen Spike? Have you ever seen Spy Kids with a hand, with a thumb and that? That's him,
Yeah.
man.
I said the
That's
thumb
literally
with
him.
no nail. Oh shit.
Ed says, Deji, enjoy while you can. Newcastle taking your spot in the Big Six. Simon
Very
Hooper,
soon.
that's his name.
Boy, I'm not sure about that, Ed.
No, but this is why I don't get why you are hyping up to
Probably.
Kendall. I've seen you on the terrace saying Tottenham fans are delusional for saying that they're a top club, and now you're all here talking about
No, we're not
they're
a
only
top
here
club.
because of
No, we're
Arab
not-
money,
we're
bro.
not.
You
Bro, we will know what Tottenham is about in the summer. But as for this season,
No, we know what Tottenham are
we
about
can't be
currently,
taken
bro. We've
seriously
always
with
known.
the rubbish that we've been doing. But you know, stranger things have happened. Do you get what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say, bro, what I'm not gonna do for you, I know what you're doing. You're trying to deflect from your team's
Brother,
nonsense
I'm just
performance.
talking about the
No,
topics that are coming
let's
up,
keep-
bro.
Let's
You
keep
get me?
it to let's keep it to your team. Your
Brother,
team.
you the host.
What
Don't tell Kaz how to run his show.
I'm
No,
not.
you
I'm
can
not
do
telling
it. No,
Kaz how
this
to run
is
his
this
show.
is a freebie, man. You can
I'm
do
not
what and
telling
say
him
whatever he
how to run
wants.
his show. Well, I just want to talk about your team because you've
You
not
wanna talk
answered
about
any questions tonight. Bro.
You've not asked me any questions, bro.
You've been going round
Just
and
been,
round.
you
Who
know,
are the
just been
three
making
worst players?
statements, bro.
Who were the three?
I
worst
gave
players?
you them.
Who were they?
Ramsdale, Vieira, and Rob Holding.
What I was getting told, yeah, basically, on Big Six Bands, like you got to look to the players that need to stand up. Your Jesus for you guys. So mine was like Casemiro on Thursday. Who else is
Partey.
there? No, who else? I'm just thinking of Man United players who need to stand up. Probably Marcel, maybe.
Didn't Rashford come on?
The hair needed to
Rashford.
stand up.
Rashford when he came on potentially, but you know he's barely
The
fit.
hair
and you
needed
can't-
to stand up.
But your players though have been going running strong all season. Yeah, where was Partey today? Another stinker, and you're at home.
Terrible.
Another.
Terrible.
Where was Erdegaard? Went flat yet again, and I was thinking this guy was the best player in the
15
Premier League at
minutes
some
is what he
point.
gave us, bro.
Who else is that should have stood up? I'm hearing vocal goalkeeper Ramsdale is mentality through and through.
There was no facial expressions and no fist pumping.
Gabriel,
from
best centre back in the Premier League. Like, you know, we're gonna run that one because every time it happens to me with Lissandro,
Bruv, the sad truth
your
is
one.
like I never thought I'd say this ever on a stream in public ever, but we really look like we missed Xhaka today, bro.
Oh
They
my
had
God.
so much. They had so much space in the mid. No. That's not. I'm not saying that that's why we lost, but we looked like we missed him because they had so much of the ball in the middle of the park, and that doesn't happen, especially at home. Vieira was lost, bro. Absolutely lost.
Vieira was lost.
But the game was lost from the 30th second, bro, when Ramsdale did that madness, and we didn't
Bro,
recover.
it was
We
a
never
1-0 down
recovered.
at home.
We
1-0
never
down at home.
recovered. We never recovered.
That's one quick question.
Unlike
Do you-
Bournemouth, we never recovered.
You was
Do you
2-1 at
think-
half time.
Yeah, we never recovered them. We let
You
them
went
get to
5 at the
3.
back, G. Come on. You're at
That's what I'm
Emirates.
saying.
You know,
I thought-
no,
Months.
North London forever,
Months.
like all that garbage.
Ah,
and all
big
that.
up, you know one of
what I
our
mean?
songs. Big up, man.
You know what?
Making songs.
Yeah.
Hey, Brad, you gotta make a clip of
I
Kaz
thought-
singing an Arsenal song on the stream.
They're
man.
making-
You tried to get him to sing a Liverpool one earlier, but you weren't
Yeah,
having
not happening, man. Unless
Nigel,
the boss,
do you-
unless the
do
boss
you
puts
think-
£1,000 in.
Do you think the fact that it was a Friday night that might have had an impact?
It's
Because
Friday.
Partey looked like he just had fufu. Do you know what I mean on that pitch? He just
Bruv,
looked a little bit.
Nah, do you
He
see
looked a
what?
bit leggy. He looked a bit
Nah,
heavy.
this is the thing.
You know what,
Partey's-
Deji, yeah?
Dad-
I thought it would be the opposite. I thought Friday night under the lights, kick off your weekend well, like at the Emirates. I thought it was destined for Arsenal win.
I did think that, bro, but
Partey's
you know
back
what?
on the
You know
on the
that
fry
was one
ups
of
and the
Partey's
chips now, man. He
worst
stopped eating the
performances,
African
in my
food.
opinion.
Facts.
Mm.
You
Partey
can't even
was
see.
not good today.
You know what?
He wasn't,
even
he
the
wasn't.
last few. Anfield second half, if he got hooked.
West
West Ham,
Ham.
you would thought. Now tonight.
That Lavia boy was doing sixes.
Hey, Lavia was running rings about round our midfield today, man.
That's what I was gonna say.
Wait, Hamza, do you think you lot buy him next season? I mean, in the summer.
You've got a buyback clause for next summer, I think.
Yeah, next summer. But we've got good contacts with Southampton. Listen, the fact that I saw Partey struggle against Curtis Jones, not Lavia, our youth player, tells me there's level to this game. Like,
Shit
sadly,
happens,
you cannot be chatting about this guy, one of the best midfielders in the world. I'm sorry to say that.
Bro,
when Curtis Jones,
didn't you lose to Brentford at home, bro? What are you talking about?
Bro, no, I'm talking about now, bro. If you look at Partey's performance, I'm looking at the guy. Even Zinchenko. Let me talk about Zinchenko. I said before, the reason why we saw that bozo guy, that guy's a bozo, 100%.
He's rubbish.
That guy costed us Champions League. He played Kai Havertz on side.
But he won you the league last season, though. He won you the league last season.
Because of that guy. This guy has
him coming on the pitch won you the league on the last day of last season.
Cuz, do you know what he does, Kunle? You know what he does good?
What does he do?
What he does, when he sees the camera, my guy is there. He's either staring at the camera or he does this. Oh my God, I get pissed. My guy can't do the pitch. He loves the attention, and that's why you guys got tricked. This guy will cost you games. This is the reason. And Jesus missing sitters. I remember those games. I can't lie.
I remember. He's like a goat. He spends more time eating the grass than actually having shots on goal.
Diving.
Jesus is always on the floor with grass on his face. I just think whenever I see him, bro, he's got some blade of grass on his face and he's always missing chances. I rate him, but you look my.
We have to chat about him, yeah. And Alvarez. Alvarez is way better than him as a finisher. Way better. Like, no chance. Alvarez through and go, bang, goal. Top corner. He doesn't even whack it anywhere. Top corner, top bins, everywhere. This guy, oh my God. Leon. Yeah? Leon. The Real Madrid game. That guy, he costed us completely. Players like Jesus will never get into the top level.
What?
I'm telling you now, he will never get into the top level. And I have to tell
didn't he win four titles at City?
Bro, he was being carried, man. KDB's there, Bernardo's there,
I won 4 trophies at City.
Bro, you're a Spurs fan. You don't win any trophies anywhere.
I won 4 trophies.
You win no trophies anywhere, my guy.
Listen, the key thing we need to do now, beat you on Wednesday. We have to beat you on Wednesday. Rest tomorrow, all our players.
Where do you go in the table if you beat them?
Huh?
Where do you even go in the table?
Still second.
And they'll have 2 games in hand.
2 games in hand, yeah.
That's wild, man.
It's a bit squeaky, mate. It's a bit squeaky. You know
bro, we need to stop doing this squeaky stuff. It's done, bro. There's nothing squeaky about it. It's done, bro.
It's
done.
You even had the referees on your side today.
Which referee was on our side? Are you joking?
No, but second is good for Arsenal.
Are you joking?
Who thought they were going to finish second?
Yeah,
nobody did, but well. Still.
Banter aside, you lot have done well. I mean,
don't give a crap. Don't care, Deji. I don't care, Deji. It's as bad as you saying you're going to win a Champions League or the Premier League this season, yeah. Bro, you Spurs fan, yeah. It's as bad as these man objectives when they were calling Gunnar Souls, Gunnar Lee, Igal. Name me some other names as well.
Yeah, all them man.
Gunnar King. Name me some more names. I need more names right now.
Yeah,
Monty. Another name. Give me another name. Robbie.
Yeah.
Cecil. You know, you Cecil. Yeah. Who else is there? Give me more Arsenal fans.
Casey.
I'm sure there's probably
loads and loads. Here's.
I'm sure there's loads of United fans that thought they'd win the
cup. Boots, Bant. Let's see if you're going to be
laughing. Let's see. I want to see you post today. I want to see the post today.
You are sick. All of you are crazy, man. All
I want to say, yeah, is you man told us you won the league in December and January. Daps, I said as well, but like bar the shamelessness, I said Man City's best times are in February, March, and April. Best times. February's a bit up and down, but March and April they came like there was no tomorrow, bro.
Credit to Daps, because Daps said
you talk about sharks, bro. MCFC lads, yeah. MCFC lads is posting pictures of the Woody from Toy Story about like hold on, let them cook. Wait.
But you know,
I know, right?
Toy Story.
You know why Daps needs his fouls as well? You know why Daps needs his fouls? So Daps said from about November, December, I would let Arsenal even go 10 points clear. Arsenal
But
could go 11 points.
we never went 11 points clear though. So
no, but no, I'm just saying. He basically said you lot can go clear. He sells confidence.
No, he said
he
10 points. He said 10 points clear. Don't miss out that. He said 10 points clear, which we never were.
Give or take.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, why are we missing that out, bro? Why are we missing that out? But it never happened, so don't give him no props.
Speak when you're spoken to. You have no chat today. But what's it called?
Enjoy
Daps
this.
did say I think give or take 10 points, 11, 9 points. He said he don't care. He said I'm good, bro. He said we got to be the best City to win it, and that's what's happening. The guy's being quiet.
Not necessarily. Actually, I think I did on your channel. Remember, I've been there the last 3 out of the 5 years. I tried to warn you, bro. They're a different animal last 10
Bro,
years.
you didn't need to warn me. I said if we beat Liverpool, the title's ours.
No,
we didn't beat Liverpool.
We can go in the rivals chat now. You were saying
I didn't say these things. I've said that we're winning the league. I've definitely said that. My confidence came for coming into that Liverpool game. I thought we were gonna win that and take it home, but we didn't. We flopped. We choked.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't ready.
What's next for Arsenal now? To next season, just go again, innit?
What's next is to recruit a Champions League worthy squad in the summer, and then we go again.
Kunle, you best pray we don't win the league. I'm coming to your doorstep. More.
Wait, who was that to? I think that was to Roms, right?
Kunle said back in January. Sorry. Kunle said we're winning the league next season, anyways.
When? Show me that one. We're winning the next.
I think that was between me and you, to be fair.
Have you seen what that AFC stuff's just?
And you said true, live in the moment, bun next season talk as well. That's what you also said.
No,
yeah, live in the moment. We're still top.
AFC stuff person, right? Is it a real person? Yeah, right. It's just tweeted. Arsenal have guaranteed a finish above Tottenham in the Premier League this season for the first time since the 2015-16 season. Mikel Arteta's final campaign as a player, St. Totteringham's day is back. Right, you've just held free at Southampton. I can't deal. That's actually shame.
Wait, what did he say? I don't. That's the first time they finished above Tottenham in 7 years.
They've literally just tweeted like at 22-19. Arsenal have guaranteed to finish above Tottenham in the Premier League this season for the first time since the 2015 season.
AFTV?
No, AFC stuff.
Who's that, man? Why are you blowing some fake accounts on here, Kendall?
No, that's a famous Arsenal fan, man. That's a famous Arsenal fan.
Kunle, that says £50 bet on Wednesday, or was it 100?
50. Still on.
Ooh. Oh,
I know we're not losing on Wednesday night. I know we've lost the league, but we're not losing on Wednesday night.
When you say you're not losing, does that mean you might get a draw? That you're not saying you're winning. You just saying
yeah. I don't think we'll win. I think we'll get a draw.
Arsenal have now conceded 21 goals at home in the Premier League this season. Only Leeds and Southampton have conceded more.
But we're still top of the league, bro. So what are we talking about?
How long?
Arsenal have now conceded 21 goals at home in the Premier League this season. Only Leeds and Southampton have conceded more.
And that's embarrassing for the Premier League, but that team is top of the league, bro.
No,
we're top of the league after those stats.
How long are you going to keep saying this, bro?
Until it changes, Roms. Didn't Kaz just read you his message? Live in the moment. Live in the moment. Let me enjoy these last 2 weeks down top of the league.
Distressing signs. Like, are you not like distressed?
Did Antonio not say?
No. Until they remove us from that top place, I'm okay. When it happens, then ask me.
Did Antonio not say from West Ham that there's talks that he knows someone in Arsenal, and currently you're not talking about yourselves, you're talking about Man City a lot. Like your players are talking about. That was a quotation.
I don't know. Just pull up that story. Pull up that story so we can see it, Hamza.
They're just talking about Man City.
Pull up that story so we can see it, Hamza.
Bro, God, Mikel Antonio is also all over the news.
I think I saw it yesterday. Was it not on him and Callum Wilson's podcast?
Kendall, what is this tonight, man? What is this?
This is a joke.
No, it is.
What is this? This is an ambush.
It's because you have embarrassed me, right? Because I have literally supported you all the way, right? And I literally feel like so embarrassed because I was like, oh yeah, Arsenal's got it, like it's fine. They've passed every single test that everyone's thrown at them, and then here we are, literally like, oh, I can't deal with it. I'm never ever.
This was the
like,
final
back in
test,
the team
man.
again. I'm actually so upset. Like I
literally.
literally.
This is a final test. How many tests have you had this season, man?
It's you lot that put the tests up, innit?
I mean, look,
the tests come in the business end. Rom's told us, innit? It comes in the business. Those are the real tests, and we failed.
Is it now? David says Arsenal players, is that when it comes to the final games of the season, they adopt this 50 Shades of Grey submissive mentality. Never fails.
I'm dead.
Nah.
Nah, how can we just call Arteta Christian Grey? Like, really can't do
Ugh.
Cause you remember when you won the treble? Yeah, who are the culprits?
I wouldn't remember. I was a baby. I was like 3 years old.
No, I'm just saying, who are the culprits that gave you that treble? Who are the culprits?
Hamza, what are you doing here, bro?
No, 1 second.
What are you doing here, Hamza? Like literally, what's going on here? You're bigging up Man United to big up your point. Is that what you're doing? You are a shameless City fan, man. This is disgusting.
Listen, they gave you the treble, 2 games to go, Leeds United away, and they had Aston Villa. They go to Leeds United. All they needed is a draw.
I'm glad you know our history so well, man. I'm glad. Is it because you used to be an Arsenal fan before you became a City fan?
And then Man United finished a point above.
FA Cup, Ryan Giggs. We'll never forget.
When did you start supporting City, Hamza? Because you sound like an Arsenal fan right now.
You gave them the treble. You might give us the treble, Cuz. Cuz, I'm getting the treble, Cuz. Cuz, I'm getting the treble.
You're not getting no treble, bro.
For the treble.
That's one thing I can guarantee. City ain't getting a treble this season.
Let me get the
That's
treble,
for sure.
Cuz. Let me get the treble.
You're knocked out in the next Champions League round, bro.
I swear. Every fan in this country, I will make sure their life is hell, except Kendall, Newcastle. I will make sure. I will come for everyone. I will walk around with chest. I want to talk to Fergie. I told you.
Okay. And then if you don't win the treble, do we get to come at you then, Hamza? Is that what it is?
Man. Listen, we've done well, man. We're underdogs in the Champions League, man. We're underdogs.
Under who?
MCFC.
Under who?
Do you run that blooming MCFC Zach account or whatever? Was it Luke?
Yeah.
Bro, Hamza, you just went from saying you're the best team in Europe over the last 3 years. Now you're saying you're underdogs in the Champions League. You just said a minute ago, best team in Europe over the last 3 years, but they're underdogs in the Champions League. Isn't Champions League in Europe?
Yeah, you did say the best in Europe.
Yeah, you said that.
Been the best
no,
team in
you
Europe.
said it, bro. Don't say no.
Yes,
you said it.
I'll backtrack now.
Let me get Real Madrid, man. Let me pass Real Madrid, then we'll talk.
I don't know the underdogs no more, yeah.
Sensible.
When has that ever been associated with Hamza?
Make sure you smash the like button if you don't mind. Still 200 of you in here. So if you don't mind smashing the like and getting it up to 150 if you can. But yeah, that'll be great. Everyone that has done so, amazing. But yeah, man. I don't know. Like, are we gonna keep slandering Arsenal?
It's fine. It's just another 5 minutes.
Another 5 minutes? Deji, man, you've been a little bit quiet.
Who do you blame today? Arteta? Is it the tactics?
I told you my issue.
Ramsdale,
bro. Why are we
not
going
Rob Holding?
But does Arteta get the blame for dropping Xhaka and not playing
Bro,
Vieira?
Xhaka's injured, my guy.
Apparently he's ill.
Fair enough.
What's wrong with you, this guy?
No, 1 second. So is he out for the Man City game?
It's not confirmed. At the start of the game, he just said we lost him yesterday. We lost him in training or something. He never gave us an update.
God, sound like he died there.
Yeah, I know, right? We lost him yesterday. It was very eerie.
If I give Vieira in midfield against City.
Nah, man. Just put Zinchenko there and play Tierney left back, man.
Please play Zinchenko.
I don't know why he just didn't play Jorginho and DM and then put Partey and centre mid.
I don't know either, man. But
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like maybe. Do you guys think like maybe teams just sussing out the way Arsenal play?
Yep.
Nah, I just
Like,
think
it's
that
become
we're
too much
just
of an
nervous,
occurrence,
bro.
and it's a formula just to get in at Arsenal now. Like,
No, I don't think so, because the last 2 games, Liverpool and West Ham, I think it was self-inflicted by us. I don't think it was because of the team.
But I've seen two things.
The last 3 games, no?
I've seen keep compact and ping it down to the against the fullbacks, Ben White and Zinchenko, and then go from there.
Yeah.
That's what I've seen. Literally ping it to
Deji,
the
what was your
fullback
address
area.
again? Send that through.
Attack the wing backs.
Basically, that's what it is. That's the way
Yeah,
I
attack
see
the
it.
wing
Look,
backs.
Ash was gonna say, why am I quiet tonight? Sometimes
Because he knows his role.
you just gotta.
He's the worst team on the planet.
I'm enjoying the moment. You know, I sang that song at the beginning. Tonight was going to be a good night. I had a feeling, and the feeling, it came to pass. And I've been working it the whole year with Nigel, going back and forth on all the different shows. And I'm not going to lie, there were times where I was even doubting some of my own predictions. But I was vindicated tonight, you know, like that, you know. And when you're vindicated, you don't need to speak much. The proof was in the pudding. And Arsenal, this season was their season because the stars were aligned. You know, those people who do horoscopes, It was the year, you know, the moon was a certain angle.
The octopus.
It had
predicted
Arsenal,
and
yeah, basically. And in the year that it was for you, you bottled it. The only other team that I know that is capable of bottling a league when it was there for the taking is my beloved
Liverpool.
club. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, sorry. No.
So for me, Arsenal and Tottenham
I thought that's where he was going, Rom. Sorry.
is much of a muchness. And in the end, with all the kind of talking,
What kind of
with
waffle
all the
is this?
dry lips, with all the saliva that you put on your keyboard or on your phone, Kunle, you just swap places with Spurs.
You know what I can't stand
What,
about...
you lot finished second last season?
You know what I can't stand about your club is, or not necessarily you, Kunle, but Arsenal fans are saying that's going to laugh because he said this would happen. Liverpool Arsenal fans are going to start battling he was the better bridesmaid. But you lot dared to say you were a better challenger than us against the City team, and the season hadn't even finished. How dare you lot? How dare you lot?
Well, I can't speak for my fan base, bro.
And then
crazy.
people,
I can't lie.
Kunle and his cronies
Kind of crazy.
then tried to play dumb when I said that this is probably one of the worst Premier League seasons in a while because of the lack of competition. Because Liverpool ain't there doing what they normally do. Chelsea ain't there.
It's just different competition, Deji. It's not like
United not doing what they
I don't
normally
think it's
do.
weaker. It's just different.
And what we've done, no,
it's disrespectful to the other
when
side.
you
Bro.
allow,
That means you're trying to sun Newcastle and Brighton
listen.
and all them teams that are doing well, bro.
yes, when you allow
Teams
Brighton,
that run up in your
when you
stadium
allow
and beat you, bro. What are you
Brentford,
talking about?
Brighton, and Villa and Newcastle to be doing bits, you know there's something's gone wrong.
Why is it something wrong, or they're just doing well, bro? How about that?
Do you think you guys have been focusing too much on one game rather than the games around you?
No, I think we've been focusing on the next game rather than the game that we're about to play. I think we've been too focused on City for the last 3 weeks.
That's what I was saying. So you reckon you've just been too focused on one game, thinking that you're gonna win, you're gonna do this and that, and this is why this collapse is happening.
For sure.
Remember,
For sure,
even the sporting game, blessing in disguise. Oh, it's good that we're out now. We can just focus on the league.
I hated that narrative, man.
No, I know you.
Like Kunle, how do you truly feel? Yeah, how do you truly feel? Right, knowing that you're not going to win no trophies this season. And he ran away.
He's not surprised. Kunle's not surprised.
I can't believe that he literally ran away from the question.
He's not surprised.
What about you guys then? Like, do you think it's just justice is served, or this is what they deserve? Or
I'm not. For me personally, I'm relieved because there was a moment where I thought Arsenal could do it. The way certain results were going for them, and they were coming back from behind and getting results. I thought, you know what? In a dead season, these men will have something to talk about. They will say they won the league. But
sorry, Kaz,
I should have been more attentive to the people that know Wag won. The Arsenal fans always knew. I was there pumping chest for them. I was saying, why aren't you pumping your chest? Why don't you, man, believe? Come on, Kunle. Speak up. And then man was always shy, always sheepish. Nah, I'm not so sure. We're not so sure. And now
so
I get why.
You know now.
I can see it. You're no different.
And you can also see why.
With a red shirt on.
Hey, bruv. But we're Tottenham with trophies. Is that what you said?
You men are Tottenham with a red shirt on.
How? Explain.
You men are bottle jobs.
So what? You've won Premier League titles?
No, bro.
But no beatboxing here. Have you won Premier League titles here, bro?
If you don't, did you bottle it tonight?
Of course we did.
So you're
but that doesn't mean that we're Tottenham though. Nope.
If you don't win the league, you're a bottle job though.
Not at all, man. Opportunity missed, man.
I
Kendall
knew he
knows
was
my
going to
starts.
say that.
She knows my starts. Opportunity missed. But yeah, so this is why we were reluctant to get, I'm not now about the social media fans, reluctant to have the chest from the start of the season because of the PTSD of previous years. Let me not lie. Every time I'm thinking, let's not get too excited, but we keep winning. And I won't lie, they started to make me believe, like, maybe we can do this thing. I'm not sure. I never said that we definitely will.
I'm so pissed off with you because
maybe we can do it.
I backed you like every single time. They were like, ask me, is it going to be City Arsenal? I was like, yeah, it's going to be Arsenal. Like, I'm so happy for them. Like, look what you've done, man. Oh, can't wait.
Wasn't there a point in the season where you didn't want us to win the league?
Didn't want to you, was it Arsenal?
No, you didn't want Arsenal to win the league for a long time.
Did I not? No, I said it doesn't matter if they do or not, but I think that they will. I don't think I've ever said that I didn't want them to win the league.
Oh, fair.
I don't know. I might have. I don't know what I say on a daily basis, but
What
I
you
might have
getting at,
said that.
Rob?
But
What you getting
I don't think so. I don't think I did say that, but I could be wrong.
I just remember after.
I said I didn't want them to win the league because it would be the worst thing ever because their fan base would be atrocious.
Yeah, that was it.
I did say that because I do still stand by that, but I did still think that they would win the league.
Yeah.
So
Remember
Kaz,
everything they called you lot after the draw at the points you took off them at the Emirates. You don't need to teach them a lesson when they come to St James's. Would you say though, one touch here with this title race that maybe we were the architect of your downfall? Like we started this.
No. Facts. In terms of, are you talking about Liverpool? Are you talking about Liverpool?
It's just reminded that Denzel meme where he's like, I'm leaving here with something.
Highlights of our season: the 7-0 and the kind of stopping Arsenal's run. That is it. That's all I've got to take.
You sound like a Tottenham fan right now, bro.
I got trophies in the back. It was only last year. I was lifting silverware.
That is true. But they're Mickey Mouse cups if you listen to Deji, apparently.
Oh yeah, I remember.
United said it was a bit. United.
Can you imagine
Liverpool won serious trophies though. They've won the Champions League. They've won the league. So
United said our treble.
And so have we. Have you?
In it, Kaz? You thought you would do that this year?
Hey,
the one we did in 2001. The Mickey Mouse treble, you couldn't get that done as well.
Deji, there's grandparents that have not seen Spurs
I didn't even know you
win
won
a
a
trophy,
like
bro.
that in 2001.
A league title. There's grandparents today that have not seen Spurs lift a league title. So please, don't involve yourself.
My granddad he's a Spurs fan, unfortunately. I don't know how you be an orphan in England and you end up supporting Tottenham. What is going on there?
He knew what won and he saw them win a trophy.
Yeah, he actually did in 1960, I think it was.
There you go.
When was it, Deji? You probably know better than us.
My man was 17 years old.
When was the last league trophy?
He lived through Tottenham's most successful era.
How many trophies did they get in that era?
A few.
Enough.
To be fair.
But when people are answering enough as their answer, you know it's long.
They've actually won quite a FA Cup, shouldn't they?
They have won quite a few. But
they were the first team to win 7 FA Cups, okay? Give them that.
They were the first team to.
They were the first team to win 7 FA Cups.
You were the first.
I know
team
you only know that because Deji said that to you before, isn't it?
Blatantly.
I'm the first team to do the double.
Off the tape.
You know that.
Yeah.
A Spurs fan was wearing that with chest, bro. We were the first to win it 7 times.
Let me move on to sign after than Arsenal. I think that hour of Arsenal's been done now. I have to hold it. My team got smoked 3-0, and I've got Brighton on the weekend.
Hey,
I told you about the heritage.
what?
Why are you laughing?
So
Why are you
season
laughing?
done.
We beat you. Are you in the cup?
Who? Us?
Yeah. I'm so glad you wiped that smile off your face. Anyways,
I know. I didn't know you were talking to me, but no, we're not in the cup.
I
because we got
talking to
beaten
me.
one. That's why, because we lost.
yeah, because you won a Trafalgar Square trophy. That's why. But what's it called?
Didn't
Carry on.
really know that was a thing, but
Bro,
I'll take
what
it.
position are Sevilla in La Liga, bro?
13th, G.
And you lot got
But we beat.
dunked on 3-0, bro.
I hear it, but we beat
Bro.
first place and got knocked them out. We beat
Bro,
Real Betis,
oh, you beat
who's like
first
fifth
place yesterday.
and 5th place.
Did you beat them yesterday?
Bro, we
First
played
place?
No, we're
Spanish-
talking about recent events,
Barcelona.
my guy.
You beat Barcelona to knock them out of the same trophy thing. We
Your
beat
last
Real Betis
game
in the
was
same
against
trophy.
Sevilla, my guy. Let's
My
not.
bro,
deflect,
Sevilla's
man.
actually won that thing 6 times.
Bruv, they're 13th in the league, bro.
Yes, but you said
Bruv,
you
bruv,
scared of Sevilla.
Bruv, Nottingham
I
Forest have won
wasn't.
the Champions League. Does that mean that we shouldn't beat them?
No, I was not scared of Sevilla like that, yeah. But I did not believe these players were gonna be that bad. Like I'm talking, like I can admit it, if that was gonna happen against like a Liverpool in the Champions League or even in the Europa League or Man City, like a bigger team, should say that's actually quality this season, but not Sevilla,
me-
man. Not
for me,
this season.
I said this after the first leg to you. From when
Yeah, big
Varane,
up, Deji.
Martinez, Bruno, and Rashford either injured or some are just going to come back from injury in Rashford or some aren't playing at all. From when your spine was basically gone, I said to you, Kaz, you're not going through next Thursday or that. No,
Rums, why are you giving him that? Why are you giving him that blanket to cover himself with? Nah, fuck all that fine shit.
I'm exhausted now. I've been cooking the last 24 hours, bro. And he's smart. He was on DR yesterday, and I said, "Can we run off the show?" He was tired. I give him that, but I had energy last night. Well, I've been cooking them for the past day or whatnot. I'm a bit tired now, but he knows. I told him Big Six back. I told him never out. I said, "You're not going through." They're about to get knocked out of 2 cup competitions in 4 days.
What do you mean about to? What do you mean about to? What do you mean about to?
What do you mean about Brighton will knock you out on Sunday as well?
Yeah, we'll see about that one.
You said that about Seville.
We'll yeah, but I said
Brighton are better.
And I've said that about other teams as well. So what's your point? And I'm right.
So wait, you think you're going to win this weekend?
Yeah, I do, because they have no Evan Ferguson. I don't care about Danny Welbeck. And 2,
Danny against his old club.
And also they got no. And also they got no right back. They got no right back. They got no right back and possibly no Webster.
Players coming back to hold. It happens.
No, it'll be hard. It'll be a hard game nonetheless. Like their midfield is still got the same midfield.
I'm gonna put money on Danny.
I've said this before. Innit? There's one thing in there that makes me confident, especially with no Evan Ferguson. Obviously, they got no right back, no Lamptey, no Veltman, possibly no Webster. But we got Wan-Bissaka to lock up Matoma. You know, and if you lock up Matoma, you can do something in that game because Danny Welbeck.
I can't remember off the top of my head a fullback getting the better of Wan-Bissaka for 90 minutes. I actually can't.
He's only been dribbled past once in a 1v1 this season. I
remember against. That's
why I'm a little bit more confident. I don't know if we're gonna. But it's gonna be a tight game regardless. It's the mid. The thing is, every time Man United has played this year and lost, we've bounced back. And I'm not saying we might not bounce back against this weekend, but majority of the time, it's like you bounce back with some sort of result, right? So that's the way I'm looking at it from that perspective. Same time, do I expect us to dominate the ball? Hell no. No.
Do you ever?
No, yeah, we have because at home, man.
True.
You know,
the last couple of games.
But yeah, man, no. What do you mean at top left doesn't mean you're hosting the show. I'm only doing it because I'm looking at a certain angle. Because if I go over here and start looking at who am I looking at? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Kendall can say that. You know what I'm saying? You know what? On top of that, actually, no, Liverpool stay at the bottom. But yeah, how about that? But yeah, man, no, Man United are garbage at the moment, obviously with that game, but I expect them to bounce back.
I guarantee you Danny's scoring in that game. Welbeck is scoring.
Just because Walcott dunked on you today, you think a former player of ours?
Welbeck is going to score. Hey, if you're a betting man, remember you heard it first. Put some money on Danny Welbeck.
They've also got to play to the occasion as well, you know. It is big Wembley. You know, it is their first semi-final in time.
That's the only thing that worries me. United might handle the occasion better. They're used to it. Because wait,
we don't have to play. We don't even play Maguire. Maguire's injured. Suspended. Sorry.
I swear last
time.
Fuck.
Last time Brighton.
How did you do that?
I think City smoked them. If I remember right, City smoked them.
Yes. Pokemon settings again for Sunday. Don't you worry. It's gonna be the case.
I'm fuming that Maguire's not playing, man. That's my.
Yeah, it's
guy,
gonna be
man.
Luke Shaw and Lindelof. But yeah. It says if you can't beat Sevilla against Brighton, you stand no chance. What kind of logic is that, bro? If Arsenal can't beat Southampton, then he can't beat no one in the league. Then rest my case, right?
Shame City, man.
I was gonna say to you, it takes a lot away from your midfield, but do you play Casemiro maybe centre back?
No. I'd rather play Scott McTominay at centre back, man.
He does it for Scotland, innit?
Hey,
yeah, maybe
false 9, Scotty too hotty. Don't get me.
No, man. Against Welbeck, I'm sure it's more than capable of locking up Danny Welbeck, man. I'll be honest, more than capable.
Why are you disrespecting Danny like this?
Yeah, that tone was a bit.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Yeah, when my back's against every time my back's against a corner after a loss, I always come back with the last laugh. Like Specs has run away from, man. Like a couple man have run away from, man, as well. I always end up having the last laugh. So when it comes to Sunday settings, when we don't lose and we come back, he's like, all I'm gonna hear from you know what? Cass was right, you know.
No.
It's
like
that.
You're going to just be cool. I don't know if you've not seen VSB yet, but this guy came in the first 10 minutes. You couldn't hear a pin drop. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait, Kaz is here. When he started speaking, I was waiting. Wait. I was waiting for Monts to stop talking to what's his name? Flawless and that, yeah. And I'm not trying to wait to hear, spoke when you're spoken to. I already know what's gonna happen. Or a stupid video from Monts is gonna try to put something up. Pause. You know what I mean?
But yeah, man, I was gonna talk on the other fixtures quickly as well. You know, Newcastle, you've got Tottenham.
Win.
What's the score gonna be? Because if it doesn't happen, Kendall, you're coming right back on this panel.
3-1.
Yeah.
Such confidence. Look at the swagger. She said it.
3-1. It should be easy for you, to be fair.
Should
Oh, I did say this against Aston Villa though, and we were absolutely shit. So, you know, it is what it is.
You're at home.
Exactly. If we're shit at home, and they were just better than us. And that's plain and simple. There was nothing went wrong. We were just very bad. Every single player had the worst performance of the season across the pitch, and we missed Longstaff in midfield. And Anthony Gordon was very bad. So it is what it is at this point. I hope that's just our bad performance of the season out of the way now. We can just crack on, because the closer it's getting, the more I'm like, oh no, we could actually do it. Like, I'm not
I need you guys to win. I need you lot to win.
So
more than ever.
But and we've got a game in hand on Spurs. So we've got a game in hand on Spurs. So it would be nice if
Who is your game in hand? Do you know your game in hand?
It's Brighton.
I think our one's against Brighton as well. Our one's against Brighton as well.
Brighton at home.
No,
it was meant to be the Carabao Cup weekend. That was our fixture.
Ours is Chelsea.
I think City got Brighton their game in hand. Brighton got a tough running, you know.
Yeah, and also Brentford's got Aston Villa at Brentford.
Our game against Brighton though has been put right at the back end of the season, like something stupid, like the 18th of May or something like that.
When did they play City?
I don't know, but I know that's one.
They've just sorted. I'll have a look, because they've just sorted the fixtures out in the last few days.
You don't actually think it's done, do you? You're looking
at
ways.
It's done. I just checked myself there in a second, man. It's done.
You know what? To be fair, I think that's the only games. Liverpool Forest, that should be a spanking. Let's be honest. Forest away.
I don't normally come with chest, but
we got lost in the Forest last time.
You beat them 4-0.
But Forest away, man. Oh boy, they awful. And then obviously the last one is obviously the battle of the crap is Leicester City versus Wolves. Leicester need to get done. Just get them. Let Leicester get relegated like I predicted.
Yeah, but look at what Southampton did today against Arsenal. Like when you're in that position, like I'm speaking from.
Yeah, but Wolves need the points as well.
None of yous have any experience of being in that position. But like when you are in a relegation battle, like for some, like we were already like down, and we beat Tottenham 5-1 in the last game of the season. For like what reason? Where was that the rest of the season? Like where?
That was the Yanmat and stuff, innit?
Yeah.
That was the Yanmat.
You prevented them from getting Champions League as well.
It just happened.
No, we took Ronaldo from them. I remember Ronaldo.
Well, if Wolves do win, they go 3 points behind Chelsea, and they're in 13th, going on to 11th.
Chelsea fans, you're lucky you get a weekend off. Like,
they get
wait. Do you see what Chelsea fans are doing? I don't know.
Yeah, but you know Chelsea's game in hand is against us at Old Trafford. It should be against Frank Lampard.
Chelsea fans, this is what they've tried to do with the whole football community. They've tried to 8-mile all of us by saying, we just want 40 points. The season's done. And they think that's because they haven't even got
40 points yet.
Exactly, because they've accepted it. That doesn't mean we should stop bantering them. Continue bantering Chelsea.
Have you seen who Chelsea still got? I think do they still have Man City? I think they still got Man City, if I'm correct. Am I correct? I think they still got Arsenal. They got Man United. Yeah. They've got Newcastle.
Well.
Last game of the season, isn't it?
What's it called? They've got Bournemouth away, which ain't gonna be nice, I suppose. And they've got Brighton and Fulham. They're their rivals.
How bad?
Where are they going to get points from? The only thing I can see them getting points on Bournemouth. That's it.
Not in the Forest at the Bridge.
Oh, they got Forest
and probably Bournemouth. I would say.
Is there an actual scenario where Chelsea could go down? They're
not safe yet. Yeah.
They're not. Nah, I can't see. Obviously,
I said it.
Yeah.
12 points.
They're not going to go down, but it's like technically still possible.
I'm telling you now, they're going to finish 15th or 14th.
I said if there was an extra 5 to 7 games, I think they'll genuinely be in a scrap. I genuinely believe that. Right, and they won't go down. But
it's going to be glorious, man. They can't even fill out their stadium anymore because no one wants to be there. You know,
could they fill it out before?
Bit smelly. Yeah, no, they're 40,000 crappy stadium for a bit. How can you have 40,000 a stadium and you're big?
Listen, I work there sometimes and it's gaffy. No atmosphere. They're in the mud at the moment.
When I went last season for Chelsea Newcastle, it was the atmosphere. Like this is like I'm not even being awful, but the atmosphere was very bad.
Jesse.
They sung a new. You know they sung a new song. They sung a new song against Real Madrid. I can't remember what they sung. Yeah, they sung a new song.
That actually killed me though, because when João Felix signed and he whinged in his interview about never having a song at Atleti, right? And then someone posted me like, Oh, I can't love this new João Felix song, and it was just
wait. João Felix never had a song at Athletic.
No,
Yeah,
what did he? What the hell did he do to warrant a song?
Wait, wasn't he Athletic's record ever signing?
Yeah.
By a
I
long
had no
shot?
song.
Wait, when is it?
Nah.
When is it time to stop giving this kid excuses? By the way,
Nah, I don't want it. You know what?
I have to eat humble pie still.
To be fair, if he was class as what I think he is, which I think he's an 8, an advanced 8, then stats won't really matter too tough. I think he will do it. I think he'll be in more of an attacking team. But when you're at Chelsea, there's no recognised striker. Why you should never went Atletico in the first place to play under someone like Simeone with his flipping criminal ball, and then somewhere just more more expressive. Definitely not Man United, but maybe Arsenal.
He doesn't have the footballing brain to play an expressive team. I'm sorry, he just doesn't. Especially if you're going to play in a team where you are relied upon for stuff like that. Fair enough if you're going to play in a team that you're not expected to do much. We can create. Fair enough. Do that. There's probably like 2 teams that he would go to for that, but he's just not. He doesn't have the football IQ to like be a second striker that he tells everyone that he wants to be, or a winger that for some
just don't know where his
reason
best position is, isn't it?
Like he just doesn't. And I'm sick, right? And I can't wait literally till the end of the season. I'm going to say I told you so to like literally 500 people because I'm so everyone like, oh, you're only saying that because you're defending Simeone, you're defending Atleti. Like no, if you at the end of the day, if you can't fit into the biggest systematic team in the world that plays in the most cohesive system in the world, how is it this coach's fault? It's like not. I don't get it. I'll defend Cholo with my life, right? Like literally my life. I feel like Stefan Savic, like he said he would like kill someone for Simeone, like that's how I feel. But like it's just I just didn't understand the blame. It just didn't make any sort of sense, and that's why I always defend him. And now everyone's like, oh yeah, actually you were right. Well,
Kendall,
I know I was right.
If he came to Arsenal, he would have won the league, though. Apparently.
I think so.
No,
not Fabio Vieira.
Based on what though? Based on what performances?
I look at games like West Ham and I look at games like Southampton today. Yeah, if there was no Fabio Vieira, that Portuguese eyelash, and there was a João Felix. There's an injection. There's an injection somewhere there.
Yeah, it's an injection with no fluid in the injection. You're an injection. You're just a blunt needle. That's it.
The thing is, the intensity Arsenal player and how fast they can move the ball. I think João Felix would have been perfect for that system currently as an 8.
I think they're giving him too
much
credit.
I also do think at this point as well, I've said this for like a while now, I think Arsenal missing out on Mudryk was a good thing for them as well.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know what else to really say, man. There's not really much big games on the weekend other than the FA Cup, obviously. After Sheffield beat Man City and, they play Calvin Phillips and they blame him again. Go from there, innit, I suppose. Relying on Real Madrid to go and do the job as well.
I don't like this week. I don't like this weekend. I don't like this weekend of games. Like I just don't like it.
Gaetano, your team best to beat Sevilla. I can't stand them. I need Jose. I need my actual Italian team in Roma to go and win win that competition.
Juve to the world, bro.
Bun Juve, man.
Corruption
my
FC,
daughter's named after Roma, so they better do something.
Bro, how did Juve get their points back, guys? Can we?
I don't know.
How the heck does that happen?
Because they've got their appeal overturned, but it's still being investigated, so it can be reinstated later on down the line. But at the moment, they've overturned it.
Something like when they got prosecuted, a certain company or certain thing didn't actually go through with the prosecution themselves. Like they weren't involved directly where they needed to be.
It wasn't illegal points deduction apparently in the league.
Oh, they're some mafia. They're the smoothest criminals ever, bro. If they get away with this one, man.
Yeah, man. Tomorrow we back. I think we're gonna do a calling show for tomorrow because on Sunday we got Rivals at midday, and we also got a preview for Arsenal City with Troops, Bavs, Daps, and Hamza. So that should be lively. But tomorrow we'll probably do a roundup just with who is playing? What is the big game tomorrow?
The even one.
Yeah, good luck.
Real talk. I'm stumped.
Real talk. I'm just trying to think. Is there even a big game tomorrow? Is there any remote?
There is a game because I'm doing commentary tomorrow. I think it's Brentford Everton.
Brentford Aston Villa is the biggest game of the weekend. No, wait. Tell
someone who I don't even know what I'm doing.
I'm just waiting for Newcastle and Spurs. You see that Spurs game?
Right, no, don't. Because the last time everyone backed us, I literally can't choose, right? Because it was the Carabao final. Can't be asked,
you've got nothing to worry about. You see that Spurs club, and with all the disrespect to any Spurs fan watching. I just don't rate. When they went 1-0 up against Bournemouth, I said to my mate, they're losing this. They're not coming there 1-0 up at home. I said, just wait and see. At 3-2, I knew it. And go on, Kaz.
No, go on.
I was saying, my club are in the mud, but we finish above Spurs. You lot bookmark this, clip this.
Wow.
We finish above Spurs.
Wow.
I've said,
You know what game I'm looking?
We win tomorrow. We're 3 points behind them. I think with still a game in hand, and they've got to come to us next Sunday. I back my club. We're in the mud, but Spurs are Spurs, bro. Spurs are Spurs.
Can't lie. I'm looking forward to Crystal Palace Roy Hodgson ball. I can't lie, against Everton tomorrow.
That's the game I'm commentating on tomorrow. Tomorrow I thought it was Brentford Everton. That's a good shout, isn't it? Just doing it on radio.
For who?
Well, Brentford Aston Villa might be a good. Actually, I think you said that, Kaz. That's probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. That's the 3 o'clock game I'm watching. I ain't watching your dusty club.
Is it all 3 o'clock? Oh no, Fulham Leeds is half.
Yeah.
No, Fulham Leeds is 12:30 tomorrow.
There's no 5. There's no 5:30.
That should be a lot of goals in that. You know, that could be a few goals.
I look at this. Look at this. A Liverpool fan, Bailey, obviously, is top 4 possible.
I bookmarked. I think, no offense, it was. I think it was Ben. I think he's called Liverpool fan now. Bookmarked a tweet earlier because he had said
he's very optimistic still.
Newcastle beat Tottenham and we win the rest of our games. We can get.
He's very optimistic. Big up.
I mean, why it's not out of the question. If they do win their game in hand and also beat Tottenham, they go 11 points at Tottenham. Now, if Arsenal and Man City do a job on Newcastle,
too much.
No, we don't play Man City again.
We will lose to.
you got Luis Diaz back, bro.
True,
we only play Arsenal now around. Like after tomorrow, we only play Arsenal now around us.
Kendall's commentating on the game, but one touch and Kaz, that tune into Liverpool and Forest and watch Nunes get his first hat trick. Darwin will get.
You know what? Yeah, you lot need every time you do you have a smashing win. You lot just do the ultimate crap, innit? You lot doing it. Honestly, I say Brendan Johnson. If I see Brendan, if I just tune that, I see. Wait, what? It's 1-0. It's 1-0 Forest. What's going on here? Oh, I need it this weekend.
But it's normally away. I can't like. You know, I didn't realize it. One time, a guy was on one of your streams. I think it was you, him, and I think Monts. And he was like, no, but Liverpool's record's good. I said, we've lost once at home, but a lot of them been draws. They're big up a gal sent it to me separately. There was just bare W's. At home, we're actually quite strong, so we'll beat them. Darwin Nunes gets
the last part. I saw Todd Bowley liked a tweet and then unliked everything in his Twitter about Mason Mount. I think the package for Arsenal, for Declan Rice's demands is literally get Mason Mount and I'll come as well. I think that's it, and I think that might be the thing. I know they want to link. I know they want to link up. But I mean, I like me. If Mason Mount's literally a rotation player, as a rotation player, yeah. Get rid of Fred in that, man. This guy's won the Champions League at least in that. I think he's not crap, but as a rotation player, yeah, I'm having him.
He's best for Klopp. Man. He's better fitted for Liverpool and Klopp, man.
I understand if people don't rate Mount highly, but you can't just say he's bad. When people say he's crap, and I said you're just going overboard.
Yeah, I think Klopp would use him the right way, so I think it'd be good.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. You just take your time, please. Because it will start for you. But yeah, we're out in a bit. Tomorrow, 9:45. Eat your heart out. Wait, is Tank play? Is Tank fighting tonight? Like literally?
No, tomorrow.
No, 4 a.m. Sunday.
I thought it was 4 a.m. Saturday.
No. Sunday.
Who you got?
No, Tank's smashing him, man. Bond Garcia, man.
I'm glad you.
Bro. When my man, who is it? It's Luke. What's his name? When my man smashing his chin, fam, and he got exposed for that chin of his.
Yeah, and he's from Britain. The skinnier one. I know you're.
Yeah, what's his name? What's his name?
Luke something. I forgot his surname, but I know you're on about his little pillow hands, and he dropped.
Yeah.
Campbell, that's it. Luke Campbell.
Yeah, Luke Campbell. Garbage boxer, man. In a bit.